would be Logan Magnolia under the direction of Matt Straight. This is a program that's just gotten better by leaps and bounds, and they seem to be always challenging Council Bluffs St. Albert, Dave, right towards the bottom wire. So we'll see how that plays out with those two programs as well.
You bet. Good rivalry. You know, they've had some Underwood. Everybody, Griswold is trying to make that run. Everybody up there is trying to challenge them. And Logan really had the team in the last couple of years, a couple of times that could get them. But you better get them early and you better get them often, because if you cut those guys loose at the Dome, they're going to hit you. Have I said they're going to hit you?
They are going to. I'm afraid to even go along the sidelines watching their games. District number 4 in Class 1A. This is kind of interesting because you have Starmont, Northeast Goose Lake. You've got those two teams, or those two programs that are tried and true. Who's going to win that battle with Bellevue also thrown in there? Who is going to win that battle between them all?
Well, that's a tough one. Northeast Goose Lake, and because of the district, some of these teams are getting a reprieve a little bit too. They're getting an opportunity, whether it's West Branch or whatever. I think Bellevue got into the playoffs last year and found out, hey, this isn't so easy. They got to put to them in the first round. So I don't know. They'll have a lot to prove, but I like Northeast Goose Lake, but Starmont traditionally, and great coaching there. So I haven't really looked at the rosters top to bottom to see returners. I haven't looked at that district, but in 1A football, you know, aside from that district, and I don't know where else you want to go, but, you know, AP is going to be good. We got a great story there. I'm always going to be watching the Pleasantville Trojans closely, the hometown, and District 6 is the kind of district where they should have some success there. Coach Corselman taking over this year because current old coach Ken Horseman moving to Southeast Polk as the athletic director. So things change, and but AP and Coach Ed Thomas. BJ, I don't know if you've been up there, but you know, I've been there in his office talking to him a few times and been fortunate enough to do that for the Iowa Hall of Pride and some things that we do. And then to drive up there, and I went up there a couple weeks ago and with some friends coming back from basketball camp, and it's just different, but it is restored. I mean, you can just feel it. There's a community there. So, you know, St. Albert's going to hit you, but how much emotion is AP going to be with if they're waiting for them in the Dome? I'm looking forward to that possibly happening.
And with the Falcons' return to the Dome, that would be huge considering what they had to go through over the Memorial Day weekend. Of course, your number 1 team you could probably figure on when the polls are released here in a couple of weeks. Council Bluffs St. Albert, of course, they've won the state championship back-to-back years. Emmetsburg will be thrown up there as well. And, of course, maybe throwing a lot in Bronson or two towards the top as they have a lot of returners to the 1A field.